Saving money today feels a little tougher than ever. With rising inflation, high interest rates, and sky high housing costs, it's no wonder we are feeling squeezed. But I believe there's a way to navigate these challenges and still achieve financial well-being, and I call it behavioral cash flow. Hi, I'm Lynn Williams, and I'm the owner of the Lifestyle Protector, and I'm here to help you gain clarity and confidence in your financial journey. So today, let's unpack the power of cash flow. Think of your cash flow, the money that flows in and out of your bank account, as the engine that drives your lifestyle. It's the money you need to both enjoy your lifestyle today and secure your financial future. By understanding and managing your spending, you can set a solid foundation for your financial well-being and long-term retirement planning. There are many things in life you can avoid. If you don't like to swim, you don't have to go swimming. If you don't like to ride a bike, you don't have to go and ride your bike. But unfortunately, if you don't like money, you can't avoid it. So whether you like it or not, you still have to deal with your money. You'll also have a much better life, in my opinion, if you spend some time learning how to manage your money. So let's decode your expenses. In my world, I dislike the term budget. It implies scarcity, so I just don't use the term. But I do believe in analyzing your spending and distinguishing between two types of expenses, committed and flexible. So committed expenses are predictable costs that keep your life running smoothly, like mortgage payments, insurance, medical costs, utilities, and even savings. And if you don't spend money on these items, it could have a big impact on your lifestyle. But the beauty of these expenses is that they are non-emotional in nature. So there is a very low risk of overspending. And in fact, you might actively try to reduce these expenses. So for example, if you have a bad day, you're not going to hop into the car, go drive around the block 100 times just to fill up your car with gas again. It's just not going to happen. It's not a rewarding type of expense. On the other hand, there's flexible expenses, and those expenses we have more control over. They're groceries, eating out, personal care, pet care, hobbies, holidays. They can be variable and unpredictable in nature and are often influenced by how we feel. On a busy day, you might say to the family, let's go out to eat. I don't feel like cooking, without giving much thought to the expense. Or if you're in the grocery store, you might choose impulse purchases as you round the different aisles. How often do we go into the grocery store thinking that we're just going to buy or need one thing and come out with a shopping cart full of purchases? So there's a major risk of overspending on our flexible expenses. And they're also hard to track and often mixed up with other expenses. And we pay for them in various ways through our debit cards, our credit cards, and cash. So mastering your flexible spending is key. It's key to staying on track and staying focused on your flexible spending. So don't spend too much time, however, looking back and beating yourself up about what you've already spent in your flexible expenses. It really is not that helpful. Let's focus on looking forward and focusing on what you can control. So how do you control these flexible expenses? Well, what we suggest is that you determine a spending number for your flexible expenses. And it's based on your income and priorities. And the aim is to spend between 20 and 25% of your take-home pay on flexible expenses. So for example, if your take-home income is $5,000 a month, your total flexible expenses would be for that month would be between $1,000 to $1,250. But I suggest that you break that down to weekly spending. So that would be $230 to $290 a week. And that way you can really find out quickly if you are overspending or not. If you're spending less than 20%, you might be depriving yourself and not enjoying life as much. And if you're spending over than 25%, your long-term financial security could be in jeopardy. So it's a good idea to try and stay in that zone between 20 and 25%. So here are 3 things I suggest that you do. First, figure out what your flexible expending target number is. What is that 20 to 25% of your take-home income? Second, I recommend that you set up a separate flexible spending account. And each week, you transfer into this flexible spending account the money that you could spend that week. You'll know really, really quickly if you're spending too much or overspending because that bank account starts to drain too quickly. And there are many no-fee banking options that you could use for this purpose. And finally, avoid mental accounting. So if you do use your credit card for a flexible expense, immediately use the money in your flexible spending account to pay off your credit card. Don't wait till the end of the month. This way you avoid mental accounting, maybe double counting, and overspending. So understanding your spending patterns and distinguishing between committed and flexible expenses is key for a less stressed life. And if you aim to spend between 20 to 25% of your take-home income on flexible expenses, you're not only going to maintain a healthier financial balance, you'll simply simplify your life. So if you're keen to learn more about managing your finances and gaining more confidence to achieving your financial objectives, you could always visit our website, and the details are below, and sign up for our newsletter. We offer tips and guidance to help you live life confidently.